All right, everyone. So it is time to make our first loaf of white bread in this bread machine. So I apologize that it's taken a while to get a video on the bread machine, but I've been kind of busy outside. But I do want to make a loaf of bread, so so here we are. Here is our bread machine. I went through it when I did the friend mail, but in this bread machine, it comes with a booklet. Sorry, it's so close. It's a recipe booklet, so it gives you recipes, and it tells you right here below the ingredients what to do. And in every ingredient, it says it's put all the ingredients in the order listed into the bread pan. So you want to make sure you follow that and put every ingredient as it's listed instead of just throwing stuff in there. Okay? And the ingredients, my phone is so high now I can't see what it's showing here. There's ingredients and measurements for a large 2-pound loaf, a medium 1.5-pound loaf, and a small 1-pound loaf. So all the measurements are different, but the ingredient order is the same. All right, so I went ahead and took a damp cloth and just wiped out the inside. I did take out the loaf pan. And then the loaf pan, you want to make sure you wash it out with soap and water and the kneading thing. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and put the loaf pan in, and it comes with a lift thing there. So when you put it in, it's gonna kind of be at a weird angle, and you just want to turn it clockwise, and then as you can see, it's not coming out. Okay, so all right, so we're going to start putting our ingredients in, and we'll follow these. Oh, I got to put the kneading paddle in. All right, so, and you can see on the kneading paddle there's a straight part and there's a rounded part, and on the needle for the kneading, it shows the same thing, so just place it in there. All right, it also shows, which I'm not going to do, when if desired, when the paddle signal sounds, press start stop to pause the unit and remove the dough and the kneading paddle. If you want to remove the kneading paddle, I'm not going to mess with all that. I'm just going to let it cook. So we're going to get going. All right. I just plugged it in. Well, I'll just plug it in when we're ready. All right, so we're going to follow the directions exactly. I have everything measured out. And you want to make sure this stuff is at room temperature. So, all right, so water is the first ingredient. And I'm going to do the 2-pound loaf. And it calls for 1.5 cups. So we're going to put the water in there. And then butter, 3 tablespoons cut in 1/2-inch pieces. Well, if you get a stick of butter, you can tell they're already cut in those pieces. So 3 tablespoons of butter. Get in there. All right, then granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon. Got that. Salt, 1.5 teaspoons, and I am using the salt that was sent to me, the sea salt. Flour, 4 cups. So I think I'm going to have to do that slowly because that's a lot. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw the flour in there. I'm going to turn the camera off right now. Okay, got all 4 cups of flour in there. And then non-fat dry milk. Well, this comes in handy because when you go to the food pantry, you get bags of non-fat dry milk. So it's a good thing we have those. So that is calling for 1/4 cup. And then the last item is 1.5 teaspoons of yeast. And again, using the yeast that was sent to me. And that is it. That is all the ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and close this. Let me plug it in. And I'm going to push it to the side here so you can see. All right, so now right here, let's see if you can see this. Right in this area, it shows all the programs. There's 12 different programs. The very first one is number 1, and it's white, meaning the white bread. Okay, so it's automatically going to go to 1 on the program. So we already have that. Color. I don't know if that's light, kind of medium, dark. Should we go with light crust or medium crust? Medium. Medium? Okay. Glenn says go medium. So we're going to go kind of medium there. All right. And then it's on automatically goes to 1.5 pound. Right here it says size. So we're going to go to 2 pound. And this tells you it's 3 hours and 30 minutes. All right. So, and then press start, stop to begin the bread making process. That's it. That's as simple as it is to do this. And I was already thinking I got breakfast dishes to clean up, so I was going to clean those up, then do the bread, but I thought I can do the bread this easy and it'll cook while I'm going. So let's go. Ooh, and it says, you can hear it, and it says knead right there. So it's going. And that's all I got to do. How easy is that? And what'd you say? Yeah. Glenn is in the background saying even Corinna can do it, which is true. So as you know, I've said it before, bread is one of my most intimidating foods to try to make. I don't know why, it just is. Maybe because all the kneading and stuff. And this takes that process out. So it should be foolproof. Foolproof on that. All right, so yeah, I don't know how much easier that gets. And I've already started a playlist on my YouTube to only I can see it, it's private, but I subscribe to a channel that the guy uses this, and he makes so many different recipes. So yeah, definitely gonna enjoy using this. I already have a raisin bread recipe, not the one in the book, but his own, where I would not have to take it out to knead it and shape it and do all that. Everything goes right in here. So all right, so we'll be back when this bread is done. All right, everyone, so the bread is officially on the bake cycle, and you can see right through the window how high it rose. So yeah, it's got 1 hour and 38 minutes left, and I think it might be done just in time for supper to cut some bread and dip it in the gravy. All right, everyone, so here's our first loaf of bread. Yeah, I guess all we can do is cut it. I took it out about 10 minutes ago. It's been cooling in the cooling rack. I'm going to go ahead and cut it because it got done just in time for supper. So, yeah, let's cut this thing. You can look at the inside there. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Smells good. This is a thick piece here. I could probably slice that in half. But let me see. I'm going to try the bread slicing knife. Alright, so I'll try to cut a little thinner piece. Ooh, maybe too thin. But yeah, let's put some butter on that thing. We'll let Glenn taste it too. We don't want to fill up on bread though. Supper's ready. Yeah, probably cut it too thin on that one, but that's okay. All right. This is without butter. There's not much butter on it. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. That's good bread. It has a little bit different texture than the Rhodes frozen bread dough that I picked up a while ago. A little different texture, and I think this one is better. That's good. All right, let me take Glenn some. All right, everyone, so here is our weekly food pantry haul. I got there a little late this morning, or this afternoon, whichever. We just had some stuff going on in the house, and I had to be here. So even though I got there late, I still got good stuff. So I don't know what was there prior, but they always do seem to have stuff till the end. So, all right, so let's just get started. We got 1 pound of ground beef. We got some bananas, some cherries. We got 4 corn on the cob, and a bag of garden salad, which is good because we have some tomatoes that need to be used up. So that'll be a salad for us. Did get a bag of creamy chicken Knorr. I think it's fettuccine. Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. Bush's country style baked beans. Del Monte whole kernel corn. I believe that's sweet corn. And 2 boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese. Corn squares, which is like corn checks. It's just a Meyer store brand. Roll of paper towels. Some disinfectant wipes, wet wipes. Some balsam shampoo. Bar of soap and toilet paper. We got a bag of croissants here, and you'll see in the grocery haul, because I'll have a grocery haul I believe the next day, and I got something to go with the croissants. And I picked out this Swiss cheese because that'll go good in the croissants as well, all toasted and melted. But the croissants we can use for breakfast sandwiches with egg, bacon, or egg and ham with some Swiss cheese. So that's why I got those. The corn on the cob with Memorial Day coming up on Monday. Today is Thursday. So as soon as I saw that, I knew I was going to get that. But I'm thinking to have that for Memorial Day. I think so. So I think I'm going to shuck them and then throw them in the refrigerator in a Ziploc bag. So tell me if there's a better way to keep those fresh until Monday. All right, so that is our weekly food pantry haul. Again, we get to choose, so everything here will be used. Okay, so thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I appreciate all of you. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.